Hey, this is Kicking It with Jason. This is the first episode I ever did an episode with a headset on because I'm just trying to drown out the wind noise of the car as I drive down to SoCal. I got about 4.5 hours left. I'm going to SoCal to get some sports cards, grade it, hang out with some friends, see my brother. But yeah, so I'm trying to see how this works out. I don't think it's going to do a great job, but it's going to be a lot better. If you haven't seen already, go check out my sports card episode. I just did that one. So it's on my face. But anyway, so as I'm driving, I always, I'm always listening to Lil Wayne. And one of the thoughts I always have in my head is if I was a professional fighter, right, and I was coming out to the UFC octagon, what would be my walkout song? If I was a pro boxer, what would be my walkout song? Or if I was a baseball player, what would be my walk-up song, right? And the song that I absolutely love, that Lil Wayne, Lil Wayne has so many songs that I like, but Lil Wayne's funeral album, which is really good, did a great job with that album. One of the best songs on there is Mamma Mia. Great visual art video too of that song. Go check it out on YouTube. But Mamma Mia is such a hard beat. I love how weird the beat is, and I love how weird it is, and I love how good it is. It's such a great beat. Kind of abnormal, but it works. It's hard. It's a hard beat, and he has so many bars in that song, so many metaphors, so many pockets. He did a podcast with Eminem. He has Young Money Radio. He had Eminem on the show. Great episode. Check it out. And he was like, Wayne, I was listening to your new album, man. He's like, you got so many pockets. And I thought that was a great way to explain how Lil Wayne is able to flip things and say the same thing different ways, and how to elaborate on something or how to spit a verse a different way. He has so many pockets. And this song shows that skill set of Wayne and how he can just create an awesome song to vibe to rhyme to dance to chill to, everything. And so Mamma Mia is definitely a song that I would walk out to. I like that song a lot. I'm not even joking, I probably listened to that song 300 times since it came out a few months ago. I like that song a lot. And as I was listening to it, there's this part where he says that plate's mine, hoodied up like Trayvon. Man, I like that verse. I think I'm gonna do a kickboxing video to that. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it definitely wearing a hoodie, working out, hitting the bag. And I'll probably flip the camera to where like I'm saying the verse. You know how I like to be crazy sometimes and just do like a dancing video. I did a Lil Wayne dancing kickboxing video to a song called Loyalty. Great song. Another weird beat. I wanted the person that made Loyalty beat made this beat, because those beats are weird, but they're awesome. Like, man, how'd you come up with that one? Check out Loyalty with Gutta Gutta and Hood Baby. Man, that song is so good. Lil Wayne kills his verse as usual. But Mamma Mia is definitely a song that I would walk out to. I can see me just bouncing to it, going hardcore to it. Maybe even have him rap live, like how he did with how Mayweather did with him. But another song I would do, For Nothing. That's one of my favorite Lil Wayne songs from Dedication 6 or D6 Reloaded. Look that one up. That's a good one. Man, there's so many. I definitely would do a Michael Jackson song. I'd come out to a Michael Jackson song and probably Beat It. For sure. Beat It's such a hard song. Yeah, I think about that a lot. What song I would walk out to? If you're listening to this, DM me, or when I post this, I post the promotion, when I brand this episode on Instagram, everywhere. Tell me what song you would walk out to. What's funny? I never watched wrestling. Dude, I feel like I got hair on me. I never watched wrestling. I never was really into it, but what I really liked a lot was the Walkout theme songs. I knew everybody's theme songs. My brother would find that funny. He'd be like, Jason, whose song is this? I would know. I like Shawn Michaels' song, You Think I'm Cute, You Know I'm Sexy. I think that's so cool about wrestling, how they got their own unique, original songs. I like The Rock's. The Rock says, man, they got some good stuff that happens in wrestling with how they walk out. I think that's very creative. Also, I like the Undertaker's. Like, all of a sudden, the whole stadium shuts off. Boom. You know, the doom thing comes on. Like, that's so creative about wrestling, is how everybody has their walkout music and it's associated with them. And as soon as you hear the first sound of their song, every fan knows who it is. You know, they just hear the whole sound and everybody's screaming. I think that's so cool. I think that's such a marketing skill, such a genius way of marketing and branding your athletes and your sport. You know, baseball is real cool. My first baseball game I ever went to was the San Francisco Giants versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. This is like 2002 or 3. Went with the karate school. I never seen a live baseball game. We went as a group. I remember we all were wearing our gray Doomlau shirts, and we sat in a group, and we were like, we were high up. I'm not high like that. Come on, I wasn't high. I was like 2002. I was 11 years old or something like that. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? We were high up in the nosebleeds. Rappers do use that as a line now. You know, I'm high as like I'm in the nosebleed. I think we ain't even said that before. But anyway, we're in the nosebleed section, and there was like a pillar in front of me. It was like weird. It wasn't a great spot, but it was cool seeing live baseball. No homers were hit that day. I think that's the day I also found out that I've seen Barry Bonds play a couple times. I found out like that day Barry Bonds used to be a Pittsburgh Pirate. That was interesting. I learned about the splash hit zone. My boy Sean was explaining, like, yeah, you see that number? There was a number up there, right, at the San Francisco Giants Stadium. I think at the time it's called Pac Bell. It's called AT&T now. But you can see the numbers, right, of how many homers went into the water, into the ocean, into the bay. And Sean was like, yeah, Barry Bonds hits, like, I don't know how many there was, let's say 50. He's like, yeah, Barry Bonds hit like 46 of them into the water, because Barry Bonds was a lefty. So it was a great park for him to hit splash hits. And it's so cool because, like, people, you've probably seen this, but in San Francisco, people actually hang out in the water and try to get these homers. And people go out there every home game. Even now, even with the coronavirus, you know, games are playing. MLB is playing some games. Hopefully it doesn't get canceled. Because I got Gleyber Torres cards and I got Aaron Judge rookie card. Aaron Judge hit a homer yesterday, man. I think he's going to have a great year. But besides the point, yeah, so people still go out there and they try to catch those homers. But anyway, back to the walk-up song. That's what I was seeing, that baseball players have walk-out music. And, you know, some players had hip-hop and things like that. And I was like, that's cool. Like, if I was a baseball player, I definitely would have Wayne playing. I definitely would have Michael Jackson playing. You know, bring some swag to it. And also, what else did I say? If I was walking, boxing, you know, same thing, like the octagon. I would definitely have those Lil Wayne playing as I walk out. So I'm interested what you would walk out to. Let me know.